it's a new week, which means a new VGC team to test out. Last week we've been using, the last 2 weeks we used Izzy's Vancouver team. This team is super fast. We have Electric Reggie, Shadow Rider, Zacian, 3 of the fastest mons here. We've got Torn with that Tailwind to boost our speed as well. Amoongus kind of to help out against Trick Room teams, and then Landorus with the White Herb, so if we get intimidated once, it's nothing too crazy. It does have Sword Stance, just no Protect. But it looks like a pretty powerful and fast team. The link to the creator's Twitter will be in the description below as usual. I'm not too sure if there's a team report for the team, but it did get top 30 on the ranked ladder for June. So I'm kind of excited to test it out and see how it fares this month. Alright, so our first battle of the day, we're going against Zacian, Solgaleo, Urshifu, Gastro, and DD and Cole. Haven't seen Cole in a while. Could be G-Max, they could hit it with like a Surf from Gastro. Way to power it up. Get that super fast speed. Urshifu, if it's the water one, could also have Aqua Jet to try and proc the Steam Engine. I believe that's what it is. But let's... I do like Lando as a max option. We can always go Torn. Zacian, Callie, and Lando. I'm not too sure if we like that. Little scared of the Cole. Because then if they lead Cole in something like Gastro... Oh, they just have Solgaleo. Okay, so Galio here. Did not think that was gonna be... Also didn't mean to do that. Okay, Psych Train's up, so no priority moves here. So, we can go Tailwind, but Solgaleo can also Trick Room. But are they gonna want to do that with Cole and Zacian in the back? Like... Are you trying to air slash? Trying to air slash the Indeedee. I think Solgaleo is going to Dynamax Max Quake. The Zacian. Because we can always swap in Lando. The Intimidate's not really going to matter against Solgaleo because of its ability. I don't want to go for the Tailwind in case the Solgaleo does go for Trick Room, but if it does go big, yeah, the Full Metal Body is fine. Does go big, which means no Trick Room, and if they go, I'm hoping they go Max Quake and we just kind of, you know, take away one of their Dynamax turns. As they are... They'd heavily be going into Zacian. Get the air slash off, so Indeedee is not... Oh, is Indeedee going for Trick Room? Oh, fuck. Go for the Max Rockfall. On the Torn, okay. Sand is up. That's not the worst thing. That's the male Indeedee, so I forget that's the Trick Room shenanigans. If we would have got... The thing is they can max Rockfall, right? They could max Quake. We could protect Zacian right here. Dynamax Lando. I'm just afraid of proccing a weakness policy on this Solgaleo. Solgaleo will attack first. We think a Max Quake knocks us out. Just say if we go that, we Dynamax, Max Quake. This Solgaleo, we'll get 2 hits off onto it. I'm just afraid this thing is going to one-shot us. But it will attack the Zacian first, so as long as Zacian can survive, we're gonna get 2 hits off. It doesn't matter if we proc the weakness policy. There's the Helping Hand. And old Max Steel Spike. Into Lando. Lando's living. Very scary, but we will be able to, the defense boost definitely sucks. But the Sacred Sword isn't going to, take that into account. We'll see how much this Max fucking Quake doesn't even do 50%. It has a weakness policy. Yup. Yup. Yeah, we need a better way to handle Solgaleo in Trick Room. Because, like, another Max Quake will get the knockout. But... I'm gonna Max Guard. We're gonna hope that what they do is use their last Dynamax turn for Solgaleo and attack the Lando. Thinking that maybe we're gonna double protect here. Ally switch, that's fine. Max Steel Spike. God damn. Yeah, the defense boosts suck. Thing is, we do have Shadow Rider, but we're still under Trick Room. Oh god, let's see. So Galio goes baby now. How many turns? There's still 2 more turns of Trick Room, right? Yeah. Really not a whole lot we can do. So Galio, I guess, could Earthquake, literally clear the field. Mystical Fire. Okay, trying to break our sash on this, so you really want that gone. And so Galio with the Sun Steel Strike. It is literally +2 defense. That should be in the Astral Rider, because, yeah, once that's gone, there's literally not a whole lot. We can protect, because this is Choice Specs. Trick Room is definitely an issue. We did knock out the Solgaleo, but it took all 3 Dynamax turns. We Max Quake, Max Guarded, and then Max Quaked again. So bringing a Moongus would have been the best thing here. There's Urshifu. It's the last turn of Trick Room. Urshifu could protect. I think we're just gonna go for a fly, because if Urshifu does protect for the last turn, just kidding. It Sucker Punches and knocks us out because we're flying, so Psych Train doesn't. And it's Life Orb, okay. We couldn't have protected there either. The only thing we could have done was Swords Dance, but It wouldn't mattered. Any Sucker Punch would have knocked us out. Whether it was this turn or out of Trick Room, because in that case, Lando would have been faster. I mean, Urshifu would have, yeah, would have been faster than Lando. Literally, we just need to remember Trick Room, bring Amoonguss. I also didn't know that was the male Indeedee until in the battle, so it was a little too late, so we gotta focus on those forms as well. Oh, it's Sun. Grims, Groudon, Zard, Thundee, Gastro, and Shadow Rider. So, Dynamax Lando is good here. Grims is a pain. So if we lead Zacian, just because I don't think they have Grims in the back, they have to lead Grims. There you go, Zacian, Torn. Tailwind, Beyblade into Grims. Shadow Rider in the back, and then a Lando. Okay, 1. Double check. No Trick Room setters, right? Electric Regi's kind of cool here because it'll do a lot to the Zard, to Thundurus, but ultimately Lando's going to be better just because Groudon doesn't wall Lando like it walls Electric Regi. So, yeah, this one is just like, we gotta target the scary mons as soon, like, we need to identify the scary mons. That Grims, that's the scary mon here. You would think it would be the Zard, but no. The Zard, we could literally max Rockfall that with Lando in the back. That's no issue. Yeah, so what if it knocks out Zacian? Although Grims could fake out here, so I think we do protect Tailwind. Yeah, we'll make sure we're faster here. And if the Grims decides to go for the fake out on the Tornado, that's not the worst thing. It's also not the worst thing if we don't get a Tailwind up. But the Big Zard can go for the G-Max Wildfire. But again, as long as Zacian can knock out this Grims, all is good. Grims can either fake us out, Scary Face us. Scary Face would kind of be bad. So you get a little bit of information here, right? We get the Tailwind up. Grims Reflects. Okay. G-Max Wildfire into the Zacian most likely. Yeah. So, I think with this turn, what we do is we Air Slash the Grims and also Beyblade it. We could also Icy Wind and slow Mons down. I think that might be pretty solid. I'm just a little afraid that... Oh. They reflected again? So that still gets a knockout on that. So I'm figuring this Grims probably had both screens. Icy Wind, so we'll slow down the Zard a bit. But honestly, the Max Airstream into the Torn. Torn surviving will go down to the G-Max Wildfire. They get a speed boost, but that's okay. Torn, you did your job. Zard's back to neutral. So I think we'll go into Lando. And we're going to Dynamax Max Rockfall, depending on what else comes in here, right? If it's something that Zacian can kind of handle. Oh yeah, there's Groudon. We did get Intimidate on that Groudon, which is pretty solid. It is not White Herb. Lando is faster than Groudon. Zard might try and max Airstream again. I think we're just going to get some damage off on that, and then we're also going to max Rockfall to Zard. Being Dynamax, I don't think there's anything Groudon can do to knock out the Lando. So if Zard protects, it's going to go down to a max Rockfall next turn. And I know they have a Reflect up, so it might survive. We should have probably tried to figure that out, but Lando should still be good for another turn. And we can also max Airstream next turn when we have our Shadow Rider in here. So Zacian, fastest thing here. Getting that Beyblade into Groudon, hopefully doing about 50%. Pretty close to 50. Lando gets max Rockfall. We'll see how much this does to the Zard. Why are you like this, Lando? It will die to Sand this turn. Just the unfortunate part is we will take damage from it. G-Max Wildfire into the Lando. Not doing too much, but we literally could have avoided that. Rock Slide. We're both still surviving this turn. Yeah, Zard goes down. Zacian should live the Sand and the G-Max Wildfire. Oh, it's a Steel type, so we're fine from Sand. Okay. We still have Shadow Rider in the back. And as long as we keep the boost there. Oh, there's their Shadow Rider. So it's really a little scary. I think we're gonna double into Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider can do a lot of damage with an Astral Barrage. Zacian is still faster. Was that Shadow Rider going for a Trick Room? That was our first max Airstream. Right, because we maxed Rockfall. There's Rock Slide. Zacian goes down to Flames. Maybe it was going for Trick Room. Groudon might be locked into Rock Slide. Oh, we're under Tailwind. That's why. That's why we're faster. I forgot Torn did get that Tailwind up. So that was nice. And we'll be able to just get a Astral Barrage off. We do have this last turn of being Dynamaxed as well. Groudon could go between the Lando and the Ghost Rider. Having the Rock Slide doing the spread damage. Yeah, I was like, Lando wasn't going to be able to be flinched, and if Groudon is slower than Shadow Rider, it would have taken damage from the Astral Barrage anyway, but not too bad of a battle. I think we did target the threats. The only thing was their Grooms went for a Reflect twice. They could have gotten a Light Screen up, which would have helped them against the Shadow Rider later on in the game. Not too sure what that was. I do kind of want to know if that Shadow Rider had Trick Room or was going for it. Maybe thinking we were going to like protect or something. I'm not too sure, but not too bad for first day of battles with this team. But yeah. That's gonna be it. We'll have some more battles on Wednesday. See you then.